Hello, let's do Wordle for July 4th. Let's give our wheel a spin to see what we're starting with today. Alrighty, starting with rinse, suggested by Math Rhapsody. Cool, that's not a bad word. Let's do it. Rinse. Okay, we have an E and an R, but it's not an ER word. That's good to know. Might be an RE word. O-R-E, A-R-E. Let's do not stare, but let's do an A-R-E if we can. Blair. The rockets read Blair or whatever. Bombs bursting in air. Okay, it wasn't Blair. R's probably second then. It's 50% chance. Probably a higher than 50% chance that it's second, because I think, don't quote me on this, but I would expect there are far more words with R second than R third. Now, ones ending in E, I still think so. Because we can do something like RO and then end in E, and there's a ton of those words, like crone, but there's no N. Grope. Trope? Let's do trope. I want that T. Well, I just ate my words. R's in the middle. It was working off probabilities here. We could have another E. It could be something like verse, but no S. Or it could be a U there, like purse. But again, no S or P. Curse, purse. But what actually goes after that R? Because it's not an S. G, like an urge. Purge. Dirge. I think dirge is spelled this way. I don't know. That looks wrong, but I'm going to try it. Okay, yeah, it is wrong. How's dirge spelled? I don't know off the top of my head. Is there another GE? Oh, maybe it is with a U. No, okay. I convinced myself. Merge. No. Okay, none of that's right. I'm on guess 5. Could it be like an R-U-E word? Accrue or something? No, there's no A. That accrue is 2 C's as well. Like what else goes there? Not the Q, not the W, not the Y. Y? I don't think so. U looks like it could work, but I can't think of a word. Okay, we know there's not another E, so we gotta use a U here, right? Or at the beginning. But we're gonna need a U over there. URDE. It's not URUE, right? I got to consider the idea of it being U something R as well. Yeah, there's not another E. Okay. Definitely don't guess a word with another E. What's this word? Let me fill the U. Oh, I hit F12 and it opened up my opened up that browser tools thing. U and then R and then E. It's not un, so that really narrows that down. I mean, we can't repeat the R. We've tried in every other spot. So that's the only R. That's the only E. We need new letters. Wow. What about RVE? Oh, I could have guessed verve earlier, but I don't think that would have been helpful. But now I'd have to do curve. I think that's it. Yeah. Took me a long time to think of curve. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I only had the R and the E. But yeah, cool. I'm curious if it was only curve. I don't think I got very lucky there. I think that was just what it was. Let's check with the bot though. Let's see. That's my prediction though. We started with rinse, yellow R, green E. It suggests brace. I did Blair. I'm surprised brace is better than Blair, although there did end up being an R, so Blair, we get the R-E. Now it's going to go trope. That's exactly what I guessed, so I did a perfect guess there. And now it's saying curve, verge, or merge, or verve. I think I thought of all of those. I didn't think of verge, actually. But after merge, it didn't matter. But it's saying just guess one of them. It'll get you the answer. So if we go merge, which is what I did, then there you go. Curve is the only answer. Or furs. I could have locked in furs. So there was no way I was losing. Just had to think of curve. Or, obviously mistakes can make you lose, but other than mistakes. From rinse, it goes brace, which gets the R and the E still. Oh, and the C. That's extremely helpful. Now it's going to... It's got a 1 and 3 to go straight for curve. There's only 3 answers left. If it doesn't, then it gets curve right after that. So it gets it in 3 or 4. Most often 4. So that beats me by 1. Brace did very well because it got the C. Let's look at Salé. For curve, we just have the E. Then with just the E, we go drone. That gets you the R and the E. Now we're going to go reeve or reeve or reeve. I don't know any of those words. Let's try the top one. But I also want to look at how Verge does because I think it does well. And it's a word I know. Anyway, reeve. So we have the VE. So it's going to go straight for curve there. Yeah, so it gets curve in 4 from that. If we go Verge, I think it's still going to get in 4. No, I did something wrong. Oh, the R's there. And the V. Sorry. Okay, yeah, it gets curve in 4 pretty much no matter what. All right, cool. Well, that is it for Wordle. If you'd like to watch the New York Times games plus the bonus game, which was a Wordle-like game today, it's a little hint, then you can click at the end of the video and it'll take you right there. I also have a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And of course, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.